Hello, everybody. This is a long time in the making because I haven't done a Joffa camp for a long time. But if you don't know me, all I do, I just put a video together and just talk about Welsh rugby team at the moment and really just try and make sense of what's going on because, as we know, Welsh rugby's more up and down than a prostitute knickers. That's an old phrase my mum used to use, but I thought was funny and was appropriate to this. But joking aside, I think the Welsh rugby team, 1 minute your head's in the clouds and there's glory all around you, and then 5 minutes later they look like a bunch of pricks, just dropping the ball and embarrassing themselves, but more importantly, embarrassing the likes of me and you because that's a country what we support. So it's just daft. But we've got Six Nations now ahead of us over the next couple of weeks, and I just want to make some comments on some of the boys, what they're playing at the moment. I got a list in front of me on my computer, so I'm going to have a little look now. The first thing that jumps out at me about the rugby team at the moment is they care more about their bloody hairstyles than they do about playing rugby. But back when I used to play, when I was younger, I'd have masking tape and insulation tape and I'd wrap around my head so I wouldn't get my ears all bulged up with cauliflower ears. And now, I think they spend half the week in Vidal Sassoon and the other half getting their legs waxed. Richard Ibbard, who I've got in front of me here, I'm looking at his photo. He looks more like Thor from that film from what he's a Greek god or something. It's all floppy. If that goes in your eyes when you're playing rugby and you're running, you've had it. If you have something in your eyes and it's air, it wrecks. I got some more players here. I just want to talk about Adam Jones, still one of the best players in the world. Alright, he's fat and he runs like a girl and his legs look like tree trunks that are rubbing together. He must have hell of a chafing when he finishes. He must have to rub Vaseline all over the inside of his legs because he could start a small fire in his shorts because his legs are so fat. But he's still one of the best players. I just think it's time for that air to go, really. It's just ridiculous. He looks like a prick. There's a new guy on the squad at the moment and I've seen him around and his name is Josh Navidi or something like that. He looks like a Rastafarian. So does that mean at half time he smokes marijuana or something in the changing rooms and passes it around with the others and starts talking like Bob Marley? I just don't understand it. If he's in the scrum and he's on the floor, someone could just pull his hair, say, "Get up, you prick," and grab him and he'd go by his hair. I think you want his shorts, and that's why Shane Williams was so good because, all right, he had it long for a while, he did, but I think he realised his mistake and he looked like a big girl's blouse. But that's, he got rid of it, and now although he's only about 4'3", he looks so strong and manly. Matthew Rees, I'm really glad to see Matthew Rees on the squad because, all right, he looks a bit like Shrek, and a lot of people say that he's just a weird guy. But when he'd be on the field, that he's in control of his head and the game, and he's always focused. And same can't really be said for Jamie Roberts. When I look at Jamie Roberts, his head is massive, and it's a square. It's not even round like most people's heads. It starts round here, to go like that. To go by here to by here, down here, and over by here. That's what his head is like. It's like a brick. But that's it anyway. I just want to, I hope I haven't slagged him off because I am proud of him. I'm proud to be Welsh. But I just hope they do really well against Ireland because, that's the first game and we really want to take something from it. We've been playing so badly. We just need to do something good. And that's all I got to say about the rugby really. I got one thing where I want to do what's personal. And can you see, I got a picture of my dog on the wall, what was made in the markets, and he's only tiny, but I love having a picture of the dog because he's so funny. And if you ever want photos, what you have taken, I either take a photo on my phone, and I just send it on an email, and these guys will blow it up a size of whatever you want. And it's only, well, if you say Joffa sent you, I reckon they give you 20% off at the very least, because I do always go in there and I talk to them for about half an hour every day. But not so much recently because they tell me they're busy all the time. I don't understand why. Anyway, that's everything. I hope the boys do well, and I hope we smash those Irish guys to pieces. And that's all. Alright, ta-ra.